I never thought I'd be the one to call the police on my own parents, but that's exactly what I ended up doing. For years, they had been secretly opening credit cards and personal loans under my name. At first, they managed to keep up with the payments, but eventually, it all fell apart. Since I never had the key to our mailbox, I had no idea that bills, warnings, and debt collection letters were piling up. By the time I finished my last semester at the University of Ottawa, I was getting ready to move into my own apartment. That's when the credit check exposed everything, and my entire world collapsed. When I confronted my parents, they completely lost it. They called me ungrateful and irresponsible for wanting to move out instead of saving money at home. But the truth was horrifying. They had racked up nearly $83,000 of debt in my name. There was no way I could pay it back. I told them they needed to fix it immediately, and that if they wanted me to stay, they needed to loosen their strict house rules so my boyfriend could finally visit. They refused, saying they had no money and that I had no right to make demands while living under their roof. Feeling trapped and heartbroken, I called my Aunt Denise and asked if I could stay with her temporarily. She agreed, but she also shared stories about other parents who had financially destroyed their own kids, and how those kids often stayed silent out of guilt or love. That hit me like a ton of bricks. So, I finally did what I never imagined I'd have to do. I went to the police and reported everything. In the end, my parents were arrested and charged with fraud and identity theft. It was the hardest decision of my life, but it was also the first time I truly stood up for myself.